Good morning. It is Wednesday, December 26th, also known as Boxing Day, and while a whole bunch of people are out shopping trying to get good deals, I'm heading on an adventure. I'm super excited. I had a whole bunch of different things planned for this Boxing Day trip, and things just didn't work out. There wasn't a lot of snow in a lot of the places that I was planning on going, and the end result was that I was going to do a backpacking trip into the Western Uplands Trail and do some cold camping. And then last week, I got an invitation from Dave and Kai of Lure of the North. Yep, these people right here. So they have invited me to come check out their homestead and see how they live off the land. They have built the place that they live in by themselves, by hand. They've been living out there for about 5 years now, I believe. And I'm super excited. I've got about a 3-hour drive and heading north. So I'm just getting ready to leave now. Dave is going to be picking me up by snow machine to take me into the homestead. And I'm going to be making a video and all about where they live and how they live and what they do out there. So hope you guys stay tuned. I'm super excited. I'm going to get going. So I'll see you soon. Have a great day, everyone. Happy shopping. Bye. Well, I have arrived at the meeting point, I think. So I'm just waiting for Dave to come and pick me up. I'm not sure where he's coming from. So I'm just gonna grab my stuff and get everything ready and put my coat on, and hopefully I'll see him soon. All right, well, Dave has arrived. All right, we got the sled packed up and I'm ready to go.
All right, you ready for this?
I'm ready. Woohoo! I'm here.
Welcome to the pond. Yay!
Here's Kai.
Merry
Kai
Christmas. Hi.
Just made it, and whoa, that was a bumpy ride.
Yeah.
So you've got some people here.
Yeah, my family's here, and then we also have some guests renting the guest tent.
Awesome.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Well, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see everything, and
Yeah.
thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, I'm happy you're here.
I'm happy I'm here too. Oh my god. Okay, bye.
This is where this was our original workshop. We had everything. We lived up in our tent, and we set up this garage, and we called it BTN, which stands for Better Than Nothing, because that's exactly what it was. Barely, it should be BBTN, barely better than nothing. But Dave would have his table saw in here, and this is where he would make all of his toboggans. And right now, this is where we store our toboggan plastic blanks and our rental fleet. We're about to pull them out for the season and make sure they're all outfitted, ready to go. Same as the last one, also better than nothing. And this is where I did all of my crafting, moccasin making, and stuff like that. And now it's where Dave stores his lumber that he makes with his chainsaw mill. So there's a few chunks of wood in there.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, and so we've come a long ways. We've been here for 5 years, and this is what got us started. And it was just, we had to do everything we could to just make it happen, and now it's very fitting that our new workshop and towers over our old, so pretty happy about that.
You should be very proud of what you've got here. This is amazing.
We call it our boom shack because it's where we keep all of our things that go boom. Gas, oils. In the summer we store our paints in there. I'll show you our summer kitchen too. Stretch out any of the hives.
You stretch out the children here?
Yeah, the children, yeah. Anyone that's misbehaving. Yeah.
No hides, huh?
Not today, yeah. We got our 1950s propane fridge and stove full of sandwiches for the tripping season. Meat sandwiches. We got sandy bars, granola bars. Oh my goodness. Lay up the stove, make pizzas, cook the deer ribs. Last night's Christmas dinner in there.
So this roof comes down, right? Like you can.
Yep. Yeah, and actually I should actually bring it down because it's got some snow on it.
It's a labor of love for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Our pantry is bolted to the bedrock so the bears can't knock it over.
Ah. Is there anything in there now?
Yeah, it's just like our my beekeeping stuff and
Oh yes, I saw you make honey.
yeah,
That's
some of our
really
other
cool.
hunting stuff. Yeah.
Now does this trail also go to the cabins instead of
This-
going around?
This would go to, yeah, you can cross the pond. It goes across the pond up to our old tent. And then this can go right across to your cabin over on that side.
Cool. Oh, look at that piece of wood. Is that going to be a table?
No.
Awesome.
Yeah, just wanted to save it from that stump because it was, yeah, a beautiful tree. Massive amounts of lumber in it.
Oh, wow.
So it's just gonna stay like that, I think. Remind me of the size of it.
It's a good one. What's that up there on the top there? It looks like some kind of
It's
a
a honey extractor.
travel. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Put 2 frames full of honey into it, and then
So
spin
Kai
it with
sticks
the
you in
handle.
there? and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Is this a sled or something?
It's a Handcart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's basically put away for the winter, but that's the handle way up there. So this is kind of a monster version of our regular. We have a smaller handcart. Which
Yeah, I
is much
saw it
more
earlier.
maneuverable. Yeah.
Wow.
So this one's like for long lumber, sheet goods like plywood, stuff like that. So it's, yeah, less maneuverable. It's not as, we don't use it as often, but for hauling long sticks, like 16 footers or whatever, it works pretty well.
Amazing. This is the trail to the bathroom. I think. That's what I heard, so I'm on my way to check it out. Oh, and the sign is up. So that means somebody's in there. There's the throne room. Here's the trail to the bathroom. Privy, oh look at how pretty it is. It's got a colored, nice bright yellow box. And this is where I'll turn off the video. So here's the toilet paper. It's a nice Rubbermaid bin. And then there's a little bottle of sanitizer there. And we're good to go. So this is my cabin. This is where I'm staying. That little window up top is where the bed is. I'll bring you inside and show you around. The door opens out. I wasn't sure if this one was mine. Yeah, there it is. So there's just a little room here with a chair. A place to hang stuff up. Nice window. View. And you're probably wondering where the bed is. Well, it's up these stairs here. So here is the loft. Just climb up this little ladder. Got 2 windows here for lots of light. A little shelving unit to put stuff in. And the bed. This beautiful wood at the end of it. And it's pretty warm up here and the fire has barely been going, so I'm sure it'll be very comfy cozy in here. This goes out to the pond, and there's the workshop as they call it. There's a bunch of wood there for the cabin. There's also 2 over there. There's firewood pretty much everywhere out here. I'm here at Lure, as you guys know. And I gotta know about this place. Dave and Kai made this place by hand. Why? How did it start? Like, tell me the story. Give me the history.
Well, I'll try to keep it brief. We started, our original vision was to move out here and just live a really simple life in a tiny cabin.
3 years of this hill. Buckets of water, pieces of plywood, bookshelf.
Oh my goodness. So this is where Kai and Dave stayed for 3 years before they built the house. Do you call it the house?
Workshop.
The workshop?
We built a prospector's tent, and so we lived in that for 3 years. I guess you've seen that. So,
yes.
We spent 3 winters in there, and that was it was great. But Lure North kept growing, and the demands of it kept growing, and so kind of it literally felt like a lot of fires burning because we would be up in the tent and then I'd run down to the workshop and get it lit and wait for it to warm up, and then if I had to print something I'd run over to the office and print that and have to wait for it to warm up and the printer to thaw out before I could print. And so we realized that we kind of needed something bigger to maintain the business and have everything under one roof. So yeah, so that was, this vision was born. And we'd never tackled anything of this scale by far.
Did you have a lot of help? Like, how did you and your wife make this big, huge house and all this stuff? It's just amazing. Like, people wouldn't believe it if I told them. They'd be like, "No way! There's no way."
Yeah. Well, we had we had friends coming in, but we were kind of the foreman and forewoman that had the vision in mind. So yeah, we had great neighbors that came in and other friends that volunteered to help, and but it was just like a lot of hours. Last summer was dawn to dusk every day, and I'm usually the first one to rise, but I'd be still kind of drooling on the pillow, and Kylan would be like up at the crack of dawn and be like, "Let's go, we've got a lot of work to do." So yeah, then we'd work until dark, often after dark if we knew rain was coming the next day. Sometimes we worked till midnight, 2 a.m. And yeah, so everything brought in by boat. You've seen
That
Moose
was my
Lake
next
now.
question. I'm like, how did you get all this stuff here? Because we came in by snow machine.
Yeah.
And
So we brought a little bit in.
come in by canoe or boat, or those are the only options, right?
Yeah.
You can't drive in with a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
the winter before, we knew we were going to build something. We didn't have the plans yet. We didn't quite have the total vision. So we brought in 100 bags of concrete, and I think we brought in like 50 sheets of OSB. We figured, well, that'll be a good start. That should be most of it. Well, as the kind of plans grew and we got an engineer involved and he spec'd out the foundation, that 100 bags of concrete turned into 450. So that was 30,000 pounds of concrete we brought in, mostly in our little tin boat.
a lot of trips.
Yeah, dragged up the hill here and mixed all by hand. Some of the holes here are 6 feet in the ground because having such a tall building on stilts, he wanted it all pinned to bedrock.
And there's probably a lot of rock here because we're north, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I dug fence post holes for my fence by hand, and I got to 4 or 5 feet, and I was done. It was just so much work. I can't even imagine building a whole house.
Yeah, so that took us until mid-June, and so we're behind schedule and starting to get nervous, but we finally got the concrete done mid-June, and then we spent all the rest of June, July, and August.
Mid-June, you're talking about like 6 months ago, mid-June?
No, 18 months ago.
Okay,
yeah.
year and a half ago.
Yeah, so then, we had the rest of that summer just to be framing basically all day, every day, and race to get the roof on, and we got the last windows in kind of Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving weekend was when we finally got the building closed up, so before that we were sleeping with the wind howling through, and
it
was a nice change. Yeah.
Well, it's quite incredible what you've done here, and like, you should be so proud. Like, I can't believe it. Like, you guys have told me the story. I'm like, yeah, right. I don't know. You must have had some little elves come in and help you. But thanks so much for having me. Is there anything else you want people to know about your place, or?
I don't know. It's a little piece of paradise. We love it. It's we couldn't be happier and couldn't be luckier. So hopefully we've got lots of people coming in this winter to share it with us, or us to share it with them. And it's all those people, all the supporters that make it possible for us to be able to live out here year round and kind of follow our dreams. So.
Yeah, because you're living their dreams, and they see that, and that inspires them, I think, to get out and do more, and to try to be a little bit more like you, and do what you love to do and follow your heart. So it's really great what you're doing here. Keep going. Well, can't wait to see how far you guys get.
It's very nice of you. Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Christina?
Oh, never.
Morning.
You would never catch me in there. Dave Wilfong tried to get me to go on Mew Lake last year. He's supposedly doing it again for Mew years.
Nice.
Hey, careful.
I wouldn't call it a foot.
No, I was thinking 6 inches.
Yeah.
So, how did you make that hole?
Oh, it goes way deeper than...
Used a chainsaw, or what do you use to get
Use
to
a
cut
chisel.
that? Ice chisel?
Yeah. We usually don't make it this big, but
goes to here.
okay.
8,
Nice.
12. 8 anyways.
I'd say it's about 8 or 10, yeah.
That's yeah.
Cold water.
Yeah, it's cold.
Well, you like that, don't you?
Oh, I love it.
I think that's the
can't
first
wait.
time I saw you, actually, was in Kevin's book.
Oh, yeah, in the water.
Yeah, I was looking for my page, because I'm in there, and I saw you in a hole of ice.
Yeah.
Just kind of... Dog!
Waterproof teeth.
Yeah. Waterproof phone, but
He almost slipped it.
Hey, get off.
that's what he gets.
Yeah.
That's what he gets.
Still rolling?
Oh yeah, I got it all. So in case you were wondering what just happened there, Hank the prankster just jumped right up on and knocked my phone right out of my hand. And he's quite happy about it. That's a dog wheelbarrow.
Yeah, it is. I don't think this was how we grabbed them though. I don't remember now.
He doesn't seem to mind.
He's working on his balance.
Under the wheelbarrow.
What are you doing over here?
So I'm repairing a piece of my wife's equipment that she entrusted to me, her precious selfie stick, which has been through the wars a little bit. So yeah, this is the final fix.
Well, I'll tell you something. If that doesn't work, you can take the top of this off
Oh yeah?
and the bottom of it off, and you'll have a long hollow tube that retracts, telescopic, and you can use it for a fire stick.
Nice.
I don't know what they're called, blower.
Yeah.
I made one. I had a selfie stick that broke, and
Yeah.
I took it all apart, and now I use it to blow my fire.
Maybe I should just do that. It sounds way more useful than a selfie stick.
So if you take a look out on Golden Pond, you will see the lure crew doing their workout. They call it the Burt. I'm not sure if it's the Burt or just Burt. There goes Adam. He's looking good. Hang in there, buddy. You got it. Oh my goodness. There goes Kai.
100!
No worries, honey.
Kai's doing 150 lunges now. Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Actually, you do good to turn that pan around. It's how you
Alright, so I have some deer ribs. It's my first time eating deer, so hope it's good. So I tried the deer ribs. They're really good. Yummy. Well, as a gift, I brought Kai and Dave some
Apple whiskey punch.
whiskey punch. I heard it was the stuff to drink for winter, so cheers.
Cheers.
Mates.
Yeah, thank you.
I used an Adam word. I said mates.
Good. Very nice.
Are you drinking out of the bottle?
Yeah, I did. I gave Dave my shot glass.
Okay, well, you did a workout in like
Deserved
5
it.
minutes today. So
Earned it.
you earned it.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Put that number, and then everyone else will also be trying to enter a state where they can both communicate their number but also receive information from the rest of us. So we're gonna put our hands together. We'll have to wait for Jim on this.
Are we gonna sing Kumbaya too? or is
No, there's no singing, no verbal communication whatsoever.
this- Silence. Oh, I didn't know that. You did too many shots.
You missed that instruction.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Doing my Captain Morgan pose.
What does that mean? Arr, matey.
It's for my sprained sacroiliac. It's like a wick whack backpack.
Work it out. Christina works out.
And we have regained throwing star.
Porn star?
A throwing star. That's the
Throwing some
hand.
stars around this round.
The hand raised, the beaver.
Oh. Well, my first day at Lure of the North has come to a close. I had an amazing day. Kai and Dave are just such wonderful people, and Kai's family is here, her mom and dad and brother, and they're also such wonderful, lovely people. And Adam seems really cool. It's just been a spectacular day. We had beautiful weather, beautiful sunny day. Went for a walk. I got to see a lot of the area and the homestead, and as they call it, the workshop and the cabins. And I'm pretty tuckered out. I'm ready for a good sleep. So I've got the fire going nice, and I'm gonna head up to the loft and crawl into bed and get some rest. So I will see you tomorrow. Good night.